Good morning, everyone. We're on day 4 of our hike. Been working our way up out of the shelter from last night. We're going for a big mileage day. Trying to get in 12.3 miles. So we left pretty early. We started breaking camp in the dark about 5 a.m. It was about 6:30 we got going. We've been climbing for maybe 20 minutes or so now. Nice way to start the morning. We skipped coffee and hot chocolate because we didn't want to slow ourselves down, and my burner was acting up. We lost a can of fuel because it leaked all the gas out. So we figured we'd prioritize making it work for dinner. Skip the morning luxuries. But this climb is waking us up plenty, I'd say. No trouble with that. It was a cold night. I would guess it was around 35 degrees or so. It's in the mid-30s. Anyways, it's about 38 degrees right now. Should be warming up quick though once the sun comes up.
I think the sun is up.
Sun is up?
Cloudy.
We just can't see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe. You might be right. It's going to be a high of 64. So our string of really good luck with the weather continues. Campground last night was pretty cool. We had a nice bonfire. But it was really close to that freeway we walked over. And it's loud. Kind of annoying.
You can kind of still hear it.
Yeah, you can still hear it, kind of. After all these days in the woods, we're kind of missing the quietness. We've also concluded we've been in the woods for long enough to, I don't know if it's sharpening our smell or dulling it, but we're a little bit more in tune with the smells of nature. And anytime we pass by people on the trail, you can really smell the perfumes and laundry detergents or whatever. But it does stand out, and we notice it more than we've probably would notice it normally when you're surrounded by smells other than the woods. So that's kind of an interesting thing. We haven't seen too many animals. We see a lot of birds. We see a lot of insects. A lot of frogs. In about a mile and a half, we're coming up on a view that we all have to look forward to, I think. And then there's a campground that's going to be at our 3.5 mile mark today that we're going to rest at. Our goal is, since it's a little over 12 miles, we're going to try and break this up into 3-4 mile chunks. So mentally we just kind of worry about the 4 mile chunk that we're chunking through rather than sweating the whole, oh man, 12 miles. bird attacking a squirrel. That's funny. Huh. I don't know who to root for.
What is going on?
I don't know.
This bird's trying to knock it off.
Alright, let's roll.
Pretty weird.
We're working our way down to our first break of the morning. A little campground. A nice little water source here, but we don't need water. Alright, so how you gonna cross, Grayson? What's your plan? Gonna cross up there. Made it look pretty easy. There we go. And I'm across. Alright, Grayson is working his way down. We are doing the no dirt challenge. So we can only walk on rocks. The good news is there's lots of rocks. No shortage of that. But it does make for a fun trip down. You don't move real fast through this stuff. Looks like he's planning his next step. Where to go? Careful. Taking a slightly different route than I did. Oh! This is why we have trekking poles.
Yeah, we definitely have trekking poles so we can play fun games.
Right. Do the no dirt challenge. Oh!
I'm still alive.
Jeez. That was a close one.
I almost touched dirt.
Yeah. Man.
My throat was itching for a spoon. Hardcore. Where do I go?
I don't know.
I feel so lost. I don't even see the trail.
Kind of tricky.
Yeah. Where are you going?
It's not that bad once you get up here.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead. I'm gonna figure out where the heck I am right now. Hey, what time is it?
12:02.
12:02. It's only been 8 minutes.
Holy moly.
No, it's only been 7.
We've been climbing through boulders like this for miles, it seems. I figured this would be fast progress because the trail is kinda flat. Not flat, but the grades are gentle. I figured we'd be moving fast here. Didn't expect all the rocks. And there is no going fast through this stuff. Ay, ay, ay. Good news. More rocks. Oh. I'm not even sure where the trail goes. Through here. Yeah.
So, to all you who are watching this, don't do the Appalachian Trail because you might die. And my thing is that you think, oh, there's so many rocks here. It must be rocky everywhere else. And you look to your left and your right, and there's hardly any rocks anywhere. And you're like, why is there rocks just here? And it makes you almost feel like someone, like a big giant, had a bunch of like pebbles in his pocket, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna stand on this hill and I'm gonna empty my pockets. And it was raining rocks for at least 10 years. And now everyone who wants to do the Appalachian Trail is like on the verge of falling to their death. I can't really sell my point now because now it looks like this is normal. But it didn't look very normal back there because I looked to my left and my right. There wasn't stuff there. And I originally came to this point towards the beginning with the steps. All the steps made out of trees, fallen trees. And I looked to my left and my right and like, there aren't any fallen trees there. And I look around and there's hardly no tree trunks anywhere. I'm like, why is this here? Why, like, if this is natural, then why isn't it everywhere? Like, there are fallen tree trunks, but it's not like there's literal steps of trees everywhere. And it's so weird.
All right. Oop.
What?
Is that all right? I'm gonna pause the video.
Okay.